Всем привет, всем здорово. Записываем видео по Batman Telltale Series. Это третья попытка записи видео. Я вчера записал на стриме видос, нормально все было. По звуку все хорошо, но YouTube чего-то там сделал, что-то там не сделал. В итоге дорожки немножко перепутались и был только звук микрофона. Поэтому сегодня я все проверил, час с этим провозился, и мы начинаем. Поехали. Конечно, фиолетовая. Часть я сюжета прошел, часть нет. Эпизода. Поэтому понеслась. Пробуем еще раз. Если повезет, все получится. Сейчас должен геликоптер зависнуть, и следующий кадр. Это было больно.
Get it open. On it. You think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
И небольшой косяк с переводом. Ну, бывает. Ну, что делать? Ну... Да, нормально. Надо будет повыше чуть-чуть камеру.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Не видно его, да? Не видно. И никто не услышал разбитое полностью стекло. Метров, наверное, так 10 на 5. Никто.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to.
No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Не выпускать. Легко. Это все будет очень легко. Не выпускать, это прям про меня. И прям опа, прям шустро. Прям я могу. До свидания.
Back to back, circle up.
Мажор.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at! Come on! Come on!
Фига, он еще могет. Минус шлем. Hello.
Did your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Да ладно вам, ребят. Мне 3 раза пытались арестовать, 2. Это 3-й.
Well, if you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Бегом за ней. Новости. На. Хе-хе.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Зачем так орать?
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
Такая, как мешок с говном, блядь. Я матом не ругался. Странный велосипед. Ну ладно.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Перл у меня фуфельку. Что за человек? Хоть бы вернула бы.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money?
Say it ain't so. It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
Am I right?
I can see
Конечно,
this
ты right.
from here. This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
Я делаю это ради Готэма.
For Gotham. It's my home. It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice.
Ты же за Хилла голосовал, а? Чё тебе теперь не нравится?
Regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
He's gonna need more than that, son.
Well, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Мисс Вейл, да.
No, it's all right.
Пусть остается, что нам?
Thanks.
Проблема, что ли, плохо?
Bruce?
Нормально.
This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing?
Я
Enjoy your own
зашибенска.
party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're
Ну
king
ладно,
for it.
сегодня
Just a day.
За Харви. Всеми руками
I
будем
would have
голосовать
guessed Bruce
везде.
Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah.
Просто, ну, может быть,
It
это...
looks like...
Порезался, конечно.
Oh,
Порезался
this
я,
sounds like
порезался,
just,
все в порядке, я
Cut
порезался.
myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do
Аккуратней.
excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
Я бы тоже так.
And what kind of business do you
Сделал.
think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce?
Ну, попробуй.
Play nice.
О!
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Очень респектабл. Прям максимально. Чё смотрим?
Gentlemen,
Нам не узоров нет,
you'll
как
be
говорили в
more
фильме.
comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not
Чё бы ты не
heard.
респектовал, тебя бы выкинули бы,
What
блин.
did I say?
Два счета. Респектит он. Попробуй нет.
Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
А чё
Give
ты
me a
пришел?
digestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host?
А чё ты
Okay,
без руки,
imagine
что ли, не пойму?
This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians.
И что я тут? Все нормально. Лох,
I
не
make
забил
them
ни
all
одного
move.
шарика.
And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets
Лошаром.
elected.
Ну еще они двигаются, а ты
That's
от этого
why
не
I
выиграешь
came here
партию.
tonight to your lovely home,
Лол.
hoping to make a new friend.
One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Look, I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Причитается миллионы? Ну, это хорошо. Это я согласен. Легко. Это я легко. Ой.
It's me.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters?
Nearly fell off a building for this?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the diamond fire will not end. Police have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started.
Let's find out what was so important.
There has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at them.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle. This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Да. Так, используйте журнал, чтобы узнать информацию о женщине. Чё? Журнал. Чё, кто, где? А, вот она.
Founder.
Ага. Преступление, кража, мелкое воровство. Новая преступница на криминальной сцене совершила несколько попыток взлома. Она эффективна и не оставляет за собой много следов. В данный момент у полиции Готэма нет зацепок. Хотел бы я знать о ней больше. Может, не надо?
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've enjoyed.
Не запоставят они никак, у них данных нет, ни фотографий, ни хрена, ни записи видео. Ой. Да, все. Окей.
Should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Не подглядывай за мной. Подглядывать стоит. Ух! Засранец.
Where are you, Oz?
В парке он. Что-то я не успел прочитать. Что-то там... Дент. Что-то там... Каблпот этот. Или как он там? Каблпот вообще-то это этот парк. Балкон его. Высота неописанная. Пойдем. Проведаем парк. Так, что там бомжик? Проверить. Что проверить-то, не пойму. Карманы его? Что, нажрался и спит? Свинья. Пить это плохо. Алкоголь. Ты бы еще в футболке пришел, реально. Холодно ему. Зачем такая показуха непонятная?
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Он тебе только что смс-ку прислал, если что. Ну так, чисто. Чисто для инфы. Что там, кто там? Что, Брюс? Это называется тележка. В нее закладывают продукты из магазина и едут на кассу. Богатенький Буратино.
Hey.
Beat it.
Вот и поговорили. Отличный разговор вышел, мне прям понравился. Я тоже никогда не понимал граффити, поэтому не делай такое лицо. Никогда не понимал, что написано.
Well, it isn't what it used to be.
Блин, ну и ходьба у него, конечно, обописаться.
Watch wallet cash. What this goes through you.
Козел.
Hey, you heard it, man. The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Успел, не успел, не знаю.
Stay down!
Ауч.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Ой. Я забыл об этом. Ой, это больно.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little there. Good as new.
Англичанин.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend.
Ну так ты в рубашке-то и есть.
Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash in corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. See, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Наверное.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Cheers. Блин, обожаю английский язык. Английский, не американский. Акцент особенно. Прям пруснево. Блин, ну и походка. Ой, мои глаза бы не видели. Как робит.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today,
Такой взгляд, блин, на Брюса такой. Типа, что я здесь делаю?
We break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Не понял, что за перевод? Спустя год после той ночи. Какой? Когда его родители убили?
Sure, you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it.
Ладно.
You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next?
You
there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money
Рот
dirty?
открывать
Is the
надо?
Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
О, как всегда, бардак навели.
Hey, careful.
Ничего.
I'm afraid we
Святого.
can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Вот Хилл, говнюк, а? Вот ты мразь.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Печальное зрелище.
Bruce?
А? Чё? Кто где? А? Здрасте.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Да я тут плачу немножко.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Балконы.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting
Вы
for the
делатель
crown.
королей, это что?
You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
И все? Отличное интервью. Гениально.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
Отличная
All this
походка.
On the anniversary of your parents?
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Ну и походка. Что это, Харви?
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you.
О,
Sorry.
привет,
I got a habit of being
кошечка.
late.
No,
Meow.
just glad you made it.
Здрасте. Hello.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I
Yo.
hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just a lecture nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
I'm sure your clients will understand.
I doubt it. In my business, people aren't very forgiving. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Ну, привет, кошечка. Не надо на меня глазками так. Я всего лишь Брюс Вейн. Ты пушечку-то верни мне мою. Ага.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
What do you want with Harvey?
Don't worry about your friend. My interest in him is personal. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... why take the risk?
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
А, не, это обойдешься.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address now.
No, give me the drive.
Selena, please, give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce.
Я такой.
Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Я разберусь сам. Фингал под глазом. Лол. Какая красота. Обоссакаться. Don't screw it up.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Сейчас махач будет. Оу, щит. Махач, походу, не будет.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Кишочки.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effects it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Да-да-да. Сити Холл. Оно самое, дружок.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
С взрывчаткой? Химикатами?
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist.
Вот.
Armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Много неудобно наводить. Все время сбрасывается. Селян. О, кусочек. Здорово.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know
Там же
what
дырка от
caused the
пульки.
explosion. White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
No.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club.
Красавец. Просто красавец. Хоть на
This man's
паспорт.
been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this? Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Рукой его разорвал. Руками.
Cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Алло? Алло? Ты что, совсем охренел? Радиоактивные пули? Чего? Фосфор. И радиоактивная пуля.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Так, подожди. А, о, еще один лежит, отдыхает, блин. Тебе платят не за отдых.
The force grows thinner every day.
Все отлично. Прям... Опа, тихо. О, это колес.
Explosion occurred. Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Да. Вот это вот не очень удобно наводится. Прям совсем максимально неудобно. Ты дрончики.
Those targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Поехали сюда. Давай. Совсем разленился ходить. Обленился. Совсем прям. Что за человек? Фосфор. Так вообще, что ему плохо было? Что стены обтирал, хоть ходил. Вообще не очень. Как это у него все вмещается-то?
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
О, отдыхает, лежат. Что он там делает, кстати, я так и не понял. Я что-то немного не понял, что он там делал. А что, ты спал, что ли? Не пойму. Так он больной, он бешеный.
Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
О, вот я люблю о стенки бить.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Опа, ща будем кишочки выбивать. Сейчас мы из него сделаем фарш.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Легко. Ты просил, пожалуйста.
Tell me. The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know!
Милиция.
Animal! I was just here for a pickup!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Прям тень. Я тень, я тьма. Прям прям.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
И не избивал. Он сам упал.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Окей, буду играть, блин, Бэтмена. Хорошо. Говорил, все. То я мягкий, то я жесткий. То, блин, вы определитесь.
Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Иен-то точно.
That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I.
Ну, посмотрим.
Back into the fray again.
Что там, кто там? Журнал, новости Готэма. Конечно, будет компьютер.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this?
Подставить, наверное.
Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election?
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence
Точно,
correctly.
он самый.
Lieutenant Gordon.
Точно.
He could mobilize the entire police force.
Точно.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
А она тут при чем?
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels.
Не-не-не, давай
I
полицейскому.
suppose it comes down to
У
who
него
we
хотя
want
бы
to help
есть
most.
какие-то силы.
Who you think could do the most good.
А у нее-то что, только СМИ? Конечно, тоже силы, но не.
The cops are on the front
Только
lines of this
лейтенанту.
war. Gordon needs this
Он
girl
получше
to win.
разберется с этим.
Wise decision, sir.
О,
We'll
спасибо.
attack Falcone
Только я
on
не знаю,
two
правильно
fronts
оно или нет.
tonight. Gordon through the police and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Сильно сказано, ребят. Сильно сказано. Сейчас проверим. Это взятка. Бери, это взятка.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So I'd like to believe there's no cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing. You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
Давай.
Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Обожаю Бэтмобиль. Любой. Который был когда-либо в кино и в играх. Даже самый первый. Он мне напоминает этого Мак 5 из этого спидигонщика. Не знаю, чем-то напоминает.
Ну
что, поехали, жопу надерем этим козлам. Давай найдем Фалькона. Легко. О, тихо, осмотреть. Угу. Это я. Ой, это не я, это оно. Как это называется? О, тихо. Послушаем.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
А. Понятно, это этот, походу. Как он? Адвокат.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Пикап-мастер. Или как он там показывал, я не помню, что-то такое там. Видите здесь? Еще. О, тихо. Тихо. Блин, неудобно наводить.
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it. The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Сильно сказано.
Nothing here.
О, да круто. А зачем тогда кругляшок делали? Не знаете? И я не знаю. Тут никто не хочет потрепаться, не? Ладно. Там офис. Давай осмотрим офис.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
Да сейчас постучимся, не бздем.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Так, давай. Что у нас тут есть?
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
О, это будет мощно. Или не? Это что-то жестоко на самом деле. Давай чуть попроще. О. И это жестоко. В него кубик кидать. Это мега жестоко. Но мне понравилось. Так, окей, с этим разобрались. Дальше, чё, кто, где, а где, кто, подожди. Да подожди, да, о, тихо. Да тихо. А чё, нельзя? О, ловим. Да. Как неудобно. Давай тебя. Не знаю, это что такое? Это что будет, вернее? Туда. Отдавай его туда. Пойдет. Пойдет. Так, что наверху? Есть что-нибудь наверху? Нету? Это что стоит, хрен? Ничего не стоит. Понял? Так, вот ты, да. Ты. Ты, значит.
I've got it covered, Al.
Подожди, а только один, что ли, вариант? А, подожди, нет, есть еще вариант. Ну-ка. А что это такое? Типа в лестницу его припечатать или как? Так. А, во, пойдет. Пойдет. Прям в лестницу его. Прям носом в лестницу. Давай. Проверить. Так, это я... А, во. Давай вот так вот. Будем гуманными. Потому что мне что-то подсказывает, смотри. Этого челика об перилу. Я его убью нахрен. Того челика об колонну. Его тоже можно убить совершенно спокойно с удара об колонну головой, например. Тот, который за столом сидит, его, например, там было, по-моему, опция об столб его. Тоже можно, блин, совершенно спокойно его просто головой так пэм об стол, готов. И последний, в него вот эту хренату кубик этот кидать. Но это же тоже, блин, убийственная штука. Даже если она легкая, блин. Даже если это какой-нибудь, не знаю, там... Разве что это не какой-нибудь папье-маше, блин. Его просто реально убить этим же. Кубиком. Поэтому получается, лампочка это как-то гуманно. А здесь сверху, наверное, напрыгнуть это как-то гуманно. Подожди, а давай-ка посмотрим. А это напрыгнуть, да, сверху или как? Ну, спрыгнуть сверху, видимо, просто задушить. Окей. То есть, как бы, того об лестницу. То есть, ну, как бы, ну, больно, но нормально. Туда в ширму его кинуть, он как бы выключится. И лампочку скинуть на голову, ну, тоже выключится. Короче, все они выключаются, окей. Потому что, ну, блин, я, конечно, могу и мясо навернуть там. Но мне кажется, там потом не очень будут довольны все эти. Как они? Тут все, тут махач пошел. Навернуть это. О, это, кстати, гуманненько. Уху! Тоже нормально получилось. На. Нормально, нормально, все гуманно вышло. Не ори, дура. Блин, как будто первый раз. Вы же маньяки, убийцы, там, воровки, хреновки. Блин, как первый раз трупы видели. На вщи, пошел вон отсюда. Ой, а я не видел. Там не было кнопочки. Оп. Больно, правда? Ну, я знал, что тебе больно будет. Пошел отсюда. И на челика. Ой, а вот на барную стойку было больно. Ну ладно, нормально. Здорово, прикол. Оп. Своих покосил. О, да ты гений. О, гений. В потолок ты зачем стрелять? Он вниз спрыгнул. Дурак, что ли? Я не понимаю. Вот реально я не понимаю. Ты дурак? Ну, здорово. Балконы. Не. Там калаш, кстати. Конечно, сработает. Вообще-то уже сработало, если ты не понял. На тебе в щицы. На тебе в борщ, так сказать. О, здравствуй, Гатлин. Так стреляй, что ты мозгу-то себе компостируешь? Понеслась. Как такой маленькой штучки уместилось 3 ракеты?
You've lost, Falcone.
I could go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
А, тихо! Не понял, он попал, что ли? Я же нажал буковку Е.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be... Oh, wait.
Интересно, а если бы я не нажал,
Spill it, Falcone.
он бы так сделал в окошко его.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Так Альфреда надо спросить вообще-то об этом. Он там стоял на картинке, если чё.
Thanks for the assist.
А теперь полечу пуля было.
Open fire.
Чё музыка-то оборвалась, алё? Да еще раз оборвалась.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level tonight. The skyline
Да, действительно, нахрена нам нужны эти, блин, сабы?
in downtown Gotham was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight.
А что за Е?
You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling
Надо у Альфреда спросить.
is that the Waynes'
Давай
time with
рассказывай.
son is ending.
Альфред, мать тебя за ногу, ну-ка рассказывай. Говна кусок.
The car. This entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die.
If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents,
Then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Ну, рассказывай. В следующей серии. Ха! Наверное. Так, вы поддержали Харви. 67. Хорош. Вы дали Вики интервью. 85. Нормуль. Вы сломали руку стрелку в доках. Да нет. Я не ломал. А, кстати, тут 50-50 практически. Кому данные отдали? Ну, конечно же, Гордону. Как Бэтмен в конце поступил с Фальконой? 82. Ну, да, отставать. Я же Бэтмен. Продолжить. Продолжить или с менюшки? Потому что... Стоять! Серию мы закончили. Все. Давайте в следующий раз продолжим. На этот раз всем, надеюсь, спасибо. Давайте посмотрим, что там будет у нас в главном меню. А то сейчас я это... все испорчу. Да я, по идее, должен здесь что-то выбрать. А то сейчас опять переписывать начну. О, начать второй эпизод. Все, супер. Великолепно. Все. Давайте тогда продолжим в следующий раз. Не забывайте про Twitch каналчик. Ссылочка на нем внизу будет в описании. И лайкайте, комментируйте. Ну, как всегда, все знаете, все, что вас учить. Взрослые люди. Все. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.